When admitting, treating and discharging patients, minutes and hours matter. In order that our patients receive the best possible care in the safest way, we need to reduce delays to the transfer of patients between staff, departments and organisations. This movement along a pathway of care is called patient flow, and ensuring good patient flow is everyone's responsibility.
Patient flow is really important because it's about keeping patients safe.
Our main objective is to get patients into the correct beds as quickly as possible so that they can receive the right treatment.
So we feel very passionately about patient flow because it massively affects our ability to provide the care that we want to give to our patients.
I think it's important that we work as a team for the patient in order to try and improve their journey through hospital.
So what are some of the reasons why patient flow isn't working as well as it could be?
There's no beds.
Something got lost in transit.
Discharge lounge not being used appropriately.
Take-home drugs have not been prescribed the day before.
I can't find a doctor to discharge a patient.
When patient flow isn't working, care becomes unsafe and it becomes undignified.
We have over 90 wards, so you can imagine that every minute counts. So if you delay a decision by a minute, that adds added time onto all our patients.
At Nottingham University Hospital's NHS Trust, we use red and green days.
Green means that we're making a difference. Red means that we're stopping a patient going home.
Let's make it a green day.
Make it a green day.
Make it a green day.
Using the safer approach, we will work towards the following actions. S. Senior review. Consultants should do board rounds by 9:30 a.m. A. Anticipate. All patients have an expected discharge date agreed by clinical teams. F. Flow. Be ready to accept your first transfer as early as possible and keep records updated. E. Early discharge. Maximise the number of transfers from your ward before noon. R. React to delays. Work to resolve all internal and external delays early.
Safer is really important for us all. It's about having the patient's interests at our heart. Let's make it easy for our staff and for our patients. Think home first.
What are some of the other ways we can improve flow in our work?
Good communication between teams.
Getting the patients to the discharge lounge early.
Making sure the beds are remade as quickly as possible, ready for the next patients.
The hospital does come under an immense amount of pressure. If we can keep the patients moving either to other wards or even back home again, that's a good thing because it means that the patients aren't stacking up in A&E, they're not unnecessarily waiting on trolleys.
So it's mainly important that the patients, once they're told they can go home, they can go home. So our role in that is ensuring that the medicines are ready as soon as possible so that we're not delaying the patients getting back to their families.
How is Nerve Centre helping this?
So Nerve Centre can be used both to reserve a bed for an elective admission and also for our emergency admissions. We can manage that well now in ED because we can book from our admission areas up into the base ward beds. We can see clearly what's going on in the hospital and we can make that whole process of patients getting to the right bed quickly much more efficient.
Whose responsibility is it to ensure patient flow is happening?
We are one unit, we are the Nottingham University Hospitals.
Absolutely, everyone has a responsibility. That's from a person who answers a telephone call on a ward to the top person in the executive offices.
It's everybody working together to ensure that a patient can get out as soon as they can because that's what the patient wants, is to be back at home. And
Everyone's got a responsibility to make sure that the patient gets the best service that we can possibly deliver. From the minute they walk through the doors to the minute they leave, it's everybody's responsibility.
It's my responsibility.
It is my responsibility.
It's my responsibility.
It's my responsibility.
It's my responsibility.
It's everyone's responsibility.